How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is for New Comic Book Day. I know I'm a couple days late. Here's the story. New Year's Eve or New Year's Christmas Eve came. I was supposed to go to both of my local comics book stores. I knew one of them was open from like 9 to 6. The other one's normally open anyways. I didn't check that. That was my fault. I went to the first one later in the day because the plan was to go originally in the morning. My wife wasn't feeling too good, so we let the morning rest so she can rest. She had enough energy. She said, "Let's go get them." So we went. Went to the first local comic book store. I was able to get a couple of the comics. This is where I get some of the variant covers right here. And then when I went to the second one, nobody was there. Don't know what was going on. When I went to go check on the hours on the door, they said they closed. They were open from 10 to 3. They were a short day for Christmas Eve. Let their employees go home early, enjoy Christmas Eve with everybody because some people celebrate on Christmas Eve. I know we do. I looked at the time. It was 4:06. I was an hour late. I missed them by an hour. Nobody's fault, but because of that, I am going today. This is Friday. I'm recording on Friday. I'm going to post it on Friday. I'm going to go to that comic book store, pick up the rest of my comics that I have for New Comic Book Day, and then we're going to go over it and stuff like that. As you can tell, not a normal background like my car or my setup in the extra room that we have, the office. I'm on my kitchen table right now. I thought it would be a beautiful light and everything like that, so I thought it would be pretty cool. Microphone sounding a lot better. I did get gifted a DJI mini mic for Christmas from the in-laws. I really appreciate that from my sister and brother-in-law. And then, so now it's sounding a lot better. Hopefully because of that, one of my resolutions, I'll do that in a future video, but give you a heads up. I want to do more content on video, on more comic stuff, non-comic stuff, maybe get mixed up with like other stuff I like to do. I like golfing, I like going out and stuff like that. Not much going out, but if I go out and do fun stuff, maybe I'll record it. I don't know. I want to make more content for next year. So again, that's gonna be a video next week. I'm gonna go over all the resolutions and stuff I want to do, goals and everything like that. But we're gonna go over stuff. One thing though I did get for Christmas Eve or for Christmas, my dad got me a comic book that was on my wish list for Amazon, which is Injustice: God Among Us Year 4, the complete collection. I have year 0, 1, 2, and 3. Now I got 4. That looks freaking awesome. Sorry for the lighting on the camera. You can see it. But we got that. Now I just need year 5, and then I have to go to Injustice 2. I haven't read all of them. I think I'm on book 3 right now. So year 4, it's going to be awesome. I'm very excited to have that one. So there's that. Now we'll go over the single copies that I did get. I got 5 of them. They're all variant covers. That's why I got them from this one because my other store didn't have them, which I'm glad I got some of them. Haven't read them yet. Still catching up with the last week's issues, and then I'm going to read these ones. That's one of my resolutions is get caught up with all my comics so I can read also my paperbacks and everything like that. First one we got is Trinity, Daughter of Wonder Woman. This is issue 6, the last issue of this series. And we got the variant cover where you got all 3 of versions of them, I guess you can say. It's like the younger one, mid-size, and older teen, stuff like that. That looks awesome. Next one, we got Detective Comics 1104. We did get the side variant cover. I don't know the artist. I really want to keep track of the artist so I can explain them to you guys if you guys are ever interested. But we got it where, so here's the normal comic book. You got to flip it there. It's kind of more like realistic look to me. It's not super realistic, but you can tell like it's definitely different than like drawings and stuff. Kind of like if they took a photo of somebody and claymated it a little bit or whatever. But I think that looks awesome. You got Batman, Gordon, and a victim right there. Next, we got Green Lantern issue 30. I did get a variant cover. This one's going to include Batman in it. So because of that, I did get a variant cover with Green Lantern and Batman. I thought that looked awesome. The original A cover is pretty cool as well. So I thought, you know what, get the variant cover so I can get both in there. Next, we got Green Arrow issue 31. This is the only variant cover they're coming out with. I wish they came out with more Green Arrow variants and like really good drawings of them. They only come out with one variant cover, unfortunately, but I still get it because I get that and the A cover, so I kind of get both. Again, Green Arrow issue 31. We got it looks like the Black Canary and Oliver Queen, which is Green Arrow on there. Looks awesome. The A cover wasn't bad either. Looks pretty cool. Not too shabby, but wanted to get the variant cover. Last but not least, we got Justice League Red issue 5. The A cover looked really cool. It's definitely telling what's going on with the story. You got Black Adam there fighting with Red Tornado right there. That's who's going against each other, really. I mean, Justice League Red is fighting Black Adam, but Red Tornado's in charge of it, so they're playing chess, like a chess game. Variant cover I got is of Power Girl. Sorry, I couldn't think of her name. Is it Power Girl? Yeah, Power Girl. Thought that looked awesome. She looks very strong and buff. I thought it looked great, so I got that variant cover. But those are the single issues that we got. Like I said, I'm about to go to my other LCS right now, pick up the rest of them. I'll probably go over them in the car with you guys. Or I might bring it home and do this kind of same setup. I don't know. But other than that, let's go ahead and jump over there. All right, we just made it to the LCS. I wanted to talk to you about something real quick. As you can notice, I got me some braces. And now, the reason I'm going to point it out, because one, you're going to see me talk a little weird, like how I see my mouth is open a little more, my lips are a little open, compared to like when I was talking like this. And that it's going to sound a little weird too. I might exaggerate on some words. I might say some words wrong, just like that. Excuse the mess in the back. I really need to clean out my car. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that real quick, because I have a bad jaw problem. I have a major overbite. I'm sure people notice. If you didn't, good for you. Because of that, it hurts my jaw. I can't like open my mouth wide enough. I can't yawn without it hurting and my jaw locking into place. There's one scary time where my jaw literally locked into place, and it took me a couple of minutes before I can even close my mouth. It's very bad. Because of that, they recommend before doing surgery, because it's pretty bad, try and braces out, see if it can fix my teeth, fix my jaw, and if it at least makes it better, great. It's gonna be about 2.5 to 3 year process, depending how it goes, and then of course afterwards wear a retainer for the rest of my life, kind of thing, which I'm okay with. Honestly, it's not the end of the world for me. But yeah, so that's why if I sound a little different, a little off, have more problems. I don't want to say any problems, but I definitely had problems before, but more problems with slurring my words. You know why? I got top for now. It's gonna be about 6 months for the top, and then after that, I'll get the bottom. Will make it even worse. But I just want to give you guys a heads up. But I'm gonna go step in. I had to park far, and I mean far, like 3 other stores down from my comic book store, because they are popping right now. So I'm gonna go in there, grab my comics. I think I'm gonna wait until I get home to show you guys. I love the scenery that I set up. My kitchen table with my wife's flowers and plants that she's been growing. Not flowers, but plants that she's growing and stuff like that. And it's easier for me to kind of put it on a car mount, or on a phone mount, than a car mount, because my car mount won't work with my new microphone, because the microphone's there, and then I have the receiver on the actual phone. It's a big old process, but I'm excited to go over to the comic book, so let me go get them, and then I will meet you guys back at home. All right, we are back home now, back in the same setup. The only thing is the lighting's a little different, because it got a little gloomy. Got a couple clouds in the sky right now, and the way the sun is hitting, it's kind of in a weird spot. Either way, I think I have enough brightness. If I don't, I do apologize. I'm working on, I'll give you the reason why, the real reason why I'm not in my office, or me and my wife's extra room, our office. She reads in there, I do that. We're going to change it up a little bit, actually, maybe a video for another day. Anyways, that room is a mess. It's super messy right now. There's boxes in there because we got 2 gifts for our animals, for our cats at least. We got 2 cat trees. We got one for out here in the living room, and then we have another cat that stays in our room because they don't get along with our other cats. Long story short, we have another cat tree in there, so I got to build those still. But we have nowhere to put the new cat tree because our Christmas tree's in the way, so we got to deal with that. So that off the bat's in there is a mess. We've been doing laundry, kind of been real busy, so we haven't had time to put away laundry. So we have laundry baskets of full clean clothes we got to put away. It's sitting there. It's a mess in there. I want to change my comic wall. Let me fix the camera. I feel like it's a little tilted. I want to fix my comic wall. I did buy some hooks for Christmas, where it's like just the command strips. I saw this idea on TikTok. I don't remember exactly who I saw it, so I do apologize. I can't give credit to them. But I want to put command strips, so I can put comics there, and then I can swap them out. I get so many cool variants I want to display and show off. So I thought, I'll have some up for a week or two, a couple weeks, whatever it is. And then when I feel like ready to switch them out, I'll swap them out. I'll keep swapping them out. It'll be easier than the way I have them now, or just thumbtacks on the board, not on the comic, but on the board. So because of that, there's a lot of stuff to do in that room. We're thinking about getting another desk in there for my wife, so she can have a little setup herself. She wants a computer setup. She has a laptop, and she works on the table here or on the couch, but she thinks it'll be cool to actually have a computer setup. She has ideas that she wants to do for New Year's resolutions and stuff like that for her work. We're going to get a whole setup, but that's why I'm not in there. And again, I'm showing off her plant. She does an amazing job with the plants. I help a little bit, water them here and there when she's not, when she's too busy and forgets. Let's go over the comics. That's what we're here for. First one we're going to go over are a lot of duplicates. What I mean by that is the same comic but different variant covers. So I'm going to go over those, and then we'll go over everything else. First one we got, I'm very excited for. I think this is one of my most anticipated one. I hear great things about it. I'm trying to stay off of like TikTok and stuff so I don't hear any spoilers about it. It's actually Wonder Woman issue 15 because it's the crossover with Batman and Wonder Woman right there. I'm very excited. So I got the A cover because I thought the A cover was sick. But not only did we get the A cover, we got a variant cover with a different Batman and Wonder Woman. Couldn't think of the name right there. So that's cool. If it's, again, a little dark, I do apologize. Lighting doesn't work. Let me actually turn on the light real quick. That actually might help, so I'll show them off just again really quick. Wonder Woman and Batman, A cover, and variant cover right there. So that's pretty cool. Next, we got one of the one shots for the DCKO event is going on. It's Red Hood versus the Joker. This is round 8. I only got 2 variant covers. I did not get the A cover just because the A cover is going to be in there either way. So that's the A cover right there, round 8, as you can see. First cover we got is this one. I thought that looked amazing. You got Red Hood and the Joker kind of like half and half. But we also got this one because I thought the artwork was amazing. For some reason, it intrigued me and I had to get it. So we got that one right there with fire in the background, which is great. Next, we got the Wheel of Doom. This is part of like the end of the One World Under Doom. And it's supposed to set up like an Armageddon event going on or future comics. I don't know. But 2 variant covers again. Did not get the A cover. Unfortunately, with Marvel, they don't put the A covers in there. So I can't show you the original A cover, which is okay. We got this one where it's just kind of Doom on his like on a wall, like about to speak to like his country or whatever. But I thought that was amazing. And then another one I had to get for sure. J. Scott Campbell or Scott J. Campbell. This is J. Scott Campbell, JSC. J. Scott Campbell, the great artist. He did a big old series where he did just Spectacular Collection with a bunch of characters, all individually. So you got like on here, for example, you got Cyclops, Dr. Doom, the Hulk, Daredevil, Captain America, a bunch of characters. I've done a video on them and showing off the collection every time I collected them. I might do a full video on them again, depending. But they did a variant cover where they put them all together, and it's a wraparound. So there's the front of it, where you got Doom and a bunch of the characters, and the other characters there. See if I can open it without damaging it. So that's that right there. Thought that cover was amazing. Had to add it to the collection to complete that one, which is awesome. So we got that. Next, we got Justice League Unlimited issue 14. I got 3 variant covers on there. No A covers, because again, they show the A covers in here, so I don't need to have it as well. Separate because there's nothing crazy, so I'll show you the A cover for it. Pretty cool. Part of the DCKO event that's going on. First one we got. My dogs are outside. I forgot. I gotta go grab them. But we got this variant cover. You got Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Sapphire, and then the Superman. It's part of a 3-issue collection thing that was going on where they connect together. So you got Wonder Woman. Another one you had Superman in the middle, and another one you got Batman. Kind of the main 3 with all the Justice League characters. Not all of them, but major Justice League characters in the background. So we got that right there. Which looks pretty good. Give me 1 second to get the dogs. All right, sorry about that. They were barking. I don't know if you were able to hear them because of noise cancellation. I'm pretty sure they were a little loud, but continuing. Next, we got another Justice League Unlimited 14. We got a variant cover of Booster Gold. If you're reading the story, you know Darkseid has taken over him. I thought that was a sick cover. Booster Gold is not getting love in the comics, so because of that, I wanted to get this because I thought it looked cool. I like Booster Gold, and I thought that looked awesome. So we got that one. We did get another variant cover of the same comic. This one's a little different, something new to me. I haven't collected these before. It's like a glow-in-the-dark variant cover. So they cover it with white, you know, so it doesn't get messed up if you don't want to have it glowing all the time. But if you get to the sun for a while or light, all that will glow in the dark, which is pretty cool. So it's black with white, but the white parts glow. I thought that was amazing. I wanted to try it out. I think it would look sick. And then on the back, it's just the cover type and stuff like that, the comic and everything like that. So we added that one to the collection. Now everything else is just brand new 1-issue copies. So we'll go over them. Absolute Martian Manhunter, issue 7. We got the main man, the Martian, right there on the cover. Next, we got Absolute Superman, issue 14. We got Superman taking on some like destruction right there, absorbing the power. Batman Static Beyond, issue 2. On the first issue, you had Static Shock with the Batman logo in the background. They did a flip on this variant cover. So we got Static Shock's background with the Batman Beyond on the front of it, which I thought was awesome. So I had to complete that little mini 2-issue cool comic cover special that they were doing. The Flash, issue number 28. This is part of, let's see, the Flash versus the Green Lantern. This is round 6 of the DCKO Fight All Month event. So you got the Flash running right there, which is cool. Next, we got Harley Quinn, issue 57. We got this one because multiple reasons. One, you got my boy DNA doing the artwork for him. He always does a great job. I love his artwork, the way he draws Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn. That's what's going on. I think he does Birds of Prey issues. I haven't collected those. Maybe down the road I'll get the paperbacks for it or something if I'm interested. But another reason we got it is because you can see here, right where my finger is, it is the 200 issue legacy. So that means there's 200 issues that have Harley Quinn. This is 57 part of her main series, but then she's all over like before where they stopped and then brought it back years later. This is issue 200 of Harley Quinn's single issue or single run, not single run, her main comic run. Next, we got the Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 18. I'm excited for these. I am currently collecting all of the Amazing Visions variants that they're doing. I'm trying to. I think I'm missing one, so I got to find that online. I tried with my comic book stores. Nobody had it. So I am going to have to try to get it maybe online. I probably can. Probably play a little extra more, which sucks, but that's okay. We got that one right there where he's holding, looks like Gwen Stacy. You got the Green Goblin on top. Next, we got Superman issue 33. Got a variant cover right there of just Superman. He looks sick. I thought that was awesome. And this is also part of DCKO. This is Lex Luthor versus the Demon round 7. So it goes to Flash issue first, Superman, and then Red Hood versus the Joker finishes those fights. And then it's going to continue on however the story goes from there. But got that variant cover. Next, we got the Immortal Legend Batman. We stuck with the A cover. I thought this one looked better just because it has all 3 of the legends. Plus, you got Bruce Wayne right there, who looks like he's part of the Shadows. So he's trying to figure out what's going on there. But that looks great. This one's brand new to me. I thought it'd be cool to have. I didn't get the summer one, so I thought I'd get the winter one. And if I can find the summer, if I enjoy this one and I can get the summer one, I will. This is Marvel Winter Break Special. You kind of see them there. You got a bunch of different characters. I think, like I said, it's mini stories, or it's just kind of just some stories, some just pictures, some artwork and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So wanted to get that again for the holidays. Last but definitely not least, we got Spider-Man 94 issue 4. We got it we're just A cover where you got Kraven right there with the lions and Spider-Man. That's pretty cool. But that is all the comics that we picked up for New Comic Book Day. This video is longer because I am trying to do longer vlogs for it. I think it would be pretty cool. Sometimes they will still be shorter where I just show the comics. However it works. With the new microphone that I got, I want to try to do better video quality stuff for you guys. I am filming on my phone. Maybe way down, I mean way down the road, if this helps me grow my channel and it makes it worth it, I'll probably get a camera. That'd be cool. My wife has a camera. I got her a camera, but she uses it for pictures. I'm not going to use her camera for videos because that's her stuff. I don't want to mess with it. Down the road, if we have the money and it seems like it's going to be worth it, maybe I'll get a camera. No promises. The phone does great, though. 4K, 60 frames per second when it's looking at me. 4K, 120 frames per second if it's facing, the back camera. I don't set that up. I like to see how I look. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the vlogs. If you like them long, if you guys like them for New Comic Book Day, or if you want me to just sit in front of the computer, show you what I got, and that's it. Shut up or whatever. Or if you like both, I also do the POV majority of the time when my glasses are working. They've been kind of stuttering here. I don't know if it's because they're getting older. I just did an update for them, so they helped me this time, where I do a POV of me just picking up the comics. You got some music in the background. This one's going to be Christmas themed. You guys are interested in that? It's usually a minute or shorter, so I can have the music in the background and kind of just go through the comics really quick, show you the LCS that I pick them up from and everything like that. Check out my TikTok in the description down below. That one we're at like 2,500 and like 50 or 60 followers right there. I'm growing that one a little more on YouTube. YouTube, I want to hit 200. I don't think I'm going to hit that goal. Last time I checked, I'm either at 196 or 197. We're so close to hitting 200 before New Year's. So if you're not following already, follow really quick before we hit New Year's. If not, it's not the end of the world. I appreciate you guys. But what I was trying to say is check out TikTok for the shorter POVs. And then I go over a little more comic book stuff there where it's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes long. It's longer than a normal TikTok, but it's too short for YouTube in a video unless I can somehow make it longer, whatever the case may be. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let me know down below what you guys got for New Comic Book Day, or if you got comic book stuff related to for Christmas. Is what I'm trying to say. If you got Christmas stuff that's related to comic books, either accessories, stuff like that. Like I said, I also got new binders from my in-laws again for my comic books. I can carry them with me, so I can carry like 6 to 5 of them. Take it with me when me and my wife go somewhere to read, or if I'm going somewhere traveling and I have time to read, I bring them with me, the single issues, if I don't bring the paperbacks. Pretty cool. Let me know in the comments below what you guys got for Christmas related to comic book stuff and everything like that. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. I'll catch you guys in the next one.